YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video for you guys. So as you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this car vlog. You already know what's going down. When I come around, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, get that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So boom, let's talk about it. So in the clip that you just saw, shout out to David in HD. That's David in HD. He's on YouTube. That's his YouTube channel. I'll put the link to his channel in the description. I'll put the link to the video in the description. Go check him out. It looks like he's got a dope ass Charger red eye, right? I'm not sure if it's a 21 or a 20, but it looks like, well, if it's a red eye, then it's probably, it's got to be a 20 or 21, right? Because I think the red eyes came out in 20 or 21, maybe even 21. Let's say it's a 21. And if it is a 21, then I believe it either came standard with that security update, or he may have had to make an appointment to go and have it installed at a later date. But either way, he's got the security update on his car that basically at night when you enter in a code, it will limit the horsepower of the car to like 3 or 4 horsepower, right? Or 8 horsepower. I think it's what, 8 horsepower, and the car can only go a couple miles. You could probably pedal on a bike faster than the car can actually go. So if somebody breaks in your car, steals it, hopefully in the amount of time that it takes them to steal the car, you will have realized that the car has been stolen and be able to track it down. Literally, you might even be able to chase it down, right? And they'll probably just ditch it on the road and take off. That's the security update that Dodge promised will that should come down to the other Chargers and Challengers, right? At a later date, you should be able to set up an appointment at Dodge and have them install that on your car. But we've already talked about that update, because you get the update, but you also lose the ability to duplicate your key fob if need be. And you lose the ability to get software updates to your Uconnect. So Dodge is giving you one thing, but they're taking away 2. They're giving you the update, but they're taking away 2 of the functions and features of your car, which a lot of people were skeptical of in my last video, which I understand, even myself, which is why I'm not going to get the update, because I'm just not doing that. Not because I have problems losing key fobs, but it doesn't make sense to give me that update and then take 2 things away. I'm just not doing that. We've talked about that in my previous video, but based on the clip that he showed, and literally to the T, it explains that clip, you know, in depth. Like, he literally explained what he was doing. He's got a Charger red eye. He has the update on his car. He shows you the update at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to put the whole video up there, just clips. He shows you the update. He shows you him entering in the code. And then he goes to the trunk of his car, turns off the car, obviously, disconnects the battery, reconnects the battery, and then hops in the car, and he's got full access to all the features of the car. Basically, he's got full access and full control over 797 horsepower. So that security update meant absolutely nothing when you disconnect the battery. Now, before you call the security update useless or worthless, or say the Dodge is worthless and their attempt at protecting our cars was worthless, mind you, the thief now has to break into the interior of the car, the interior cabin of the car, somehow or another, I guess, you know, however they start the car, pop the trunk, which I don't actually, now that I think about it, that's actually pretty easy, because, hold on. Yeah, that's stupid. I'll be right back. Yeah, hold on. All right, so that right there, that's a situation of me not realizing, and there goes car lock, thank you. But I didn't actually realize that you could pop the trunk if the car was turned off, which makes sense that you could. So that poses a different situation there. So all you would necessarily have to do if you're a thief is break into the cabin of the car, pop the trunk, and then disconnect the battery and reconnect it. Now, disconnecting the battery on our cars is not an easy task. You need tools for that. You can't just get in there and pop it out and then put it back in. So to some degree, it slows down the whole process of trying to steal your car. So hopefully in the amount of time that it's taken them to do that, you would have realized or noticed that something fishy is going on with your car, and you should be able to catch them. In the event that you don't, that security update, that's a security upgrade that you put on your car is useless. If you watch his video in its entirety, you'll see that he goes to the trunk, disconnects the battery, waits about a couple seconds to a minute, if I'm not mistaken. I think he waited maybe 2 minutes. Reconnects the battery, comes back into the car, and basically the whole Uconnect system has restarted and reset itself. So all of his Dodge performance pages, SRT pages, none of that stuff is even there, right? That's just because the software hasn't been, I guess, reloaded back onto the car itself. He then holds onto the volume button and then the browse button, holds those in for 20 seconds, and then that actually sparks the reloading of the software back onto the car, where he gets his SRT pages, and then where he actually gets his security update option again. But if he doesn't do that, the car is basically brand new and it's up for grabs for whoever does it. We've talked about this update in previous videos. A lot of you guys said that it's not worth it because you don't see the logic in doing the update, the security update, and then losing two features, right? Like I said, we lost the feature of updating your car, the software, and then you lost the feature of duplicating your key fobs, because to my understanding, they have to go into the software of the car, the RF, the RF module of the car, and they have to lock it down, like software wise lock it down. And once they do that, there's no way for them to unlock it or break into it going forward. The only way for them to take care of that, if you lose your key fob or lose both of your key fobs and you need a new one, you would literally have to take it to Dodge and have them install a brand new RF module in the damn car, which to my understanding requires them to break open the dash, take it out, put a new one in, and then you're going to need new key fobs on top of that. And based on what somebody told me, the RF module is like $300. No telling what they're going to charge you in labor. Key fobs are like $100, $120 a piece. So before you know it, you paid a little under or a little over $500 to get that taken care of. And that's why a lot of you guys are hesitant on getting an update, because you just don't see the practicality in it, which I understand. And specifically or particularly after you've seen this video, or this video by my guy David in HD. Like I said, link in the description to his channel, show him some love. But once you've seen that video and you come to the conclusion that it may not be worth it at all to do the update or the upgrade simply because there's ways around it, it's not even worth it, to be honest with you. If your car comes standard with it, if you have a 21 or 22 in the process and your car comes standard with it, then by all means, that's fine. But if you've got a 20 or 19 or 18 or something like that, it's simply not worth it. I wouldn't do it, because if all you've got to do is disconnect the battery and that resets the system, and once it resets the system, you've got complete and total access to 797 horsepower of the car, it's not worth it, to be honest with you. It's simply not. Me personally, at that point, I would suggest that you go out and invest in a third-party security software. If you guys saw that when I popped my hood and I opened my door and closed the hood, closed the roof, closed the trunk, closed the trunk and then hop back in the car, my phone went off. That's CarLock. CarLock has a motion sensor technology in it so that any shaking or vibration of the car sets it off, right? That's also an option. CarLock is an option. There are a bunch of other third-party manufacturing security software companies that you can work with aside from CarLock. I like CarLock because I like their app interface, you know. I like how user-friendly it is, and I like the response time that I get from any kind of alerts and notifications from my car. So that's a good option. You've got other third-party options I would suggest, but before you explore the Dodge option, I would literally put some money into a third-party security system. I mean, let's be realistic here. You just dropped $60, $70, $80,000 on either a Scat Pack wide body or a Hellcat wide body or Hellcat red eye wide body. You can afford to drop another $300, $400, $500 on a security system to protect that damn car and your investment. True. It's only right. Before you guys go out and get your windows tinted, rims, bigger tires, cold air intake, cutting the pipes, before you do any of that shit, invest in a security system, because Dodge, it does not have your back. Simple and plain. I think the security update that they did was one of those things like, let's just give them something for the sake of giving them something. I mean, in theory, it works nicely. The fact that you can take a 797 horsepower car down to like 8 or 4, maybe even, I have to look at the article again. In theory, that's nice and that works, but if all you've got to do is disconnect the battery and then reconnect that motherfucker and the car is completely yours, it's not a security update at all. It's not security at that point at all. I mean, it's like having a fence at your house. Like, I mean, as long as nobody can jump the fence, you're okay. But if they can jump the fence, then I mean, it just serves as a short-term deterrent at best, but nothing more than that, you know. And that's all the security update or upgrade is. Now, if you're still interested in doing it, I suggest you go and do it. It's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it as if I'm somebody, but it's free. You can take it to Dodge. They'll do it to you. To my understanding, the service is free. The labor is free. All that good stuff is free. But if you're looking for some sort of hard security option to protect your car, rain, sleet, or snow, no matter whether you're in Detroit or Atlanta or Texas or Charlotte, North Carolina, that's not the way to go. It's just not. It's too easy to get into your car that way. Now, talk to me, guys. I didn't get a chance to read his comments, so I don't know if anybody in his comments kind of had a rebuttal for what he did. You know, maybe he did some stuff off camera that I didn't see or that he didn't show, but it literally looked as easy as cutting the car off, disconnecting the battery, reconnecting the battery, and then the car is yours. So if that's the case, then that's a different situation. Talk to your boy. But as always, like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy Knockout 360. Check out David HD, and we'll go from there. Peace.